First at 4, while the government shutdown continues, Missouri farmers are looking for answers when it comes to where they're going to sell their crops and if the government will be able to supply them with a much-needed aid package the president would like to give out.
Chris Bryant is in the newsroom with the trade partner who has stopped buying a critical crop that Missouri produces. Chris?
Good afternoon, Rob and Lee. The tariff wars are taking its toll on Missouri farmers. In fact, China is the largest importer of United States soybeans, and they stopped trade with the United States on that earlier this year. They've yet to buy a single part of the United States soybean crop. Now, while farmers wait to see kind of what happens with the shutdown, there was a potential relief in Washington, D.C., and here in Missouri, the State Department says, or not State Department, but the Department of Agriculture says that when it comes to trade for Missouri farmers, that they haven't had a new trade partner in quite some time.
The American farmer really wants is just an even playing field, level playing field.
The United States is the second largest producer of soybeans in the world. China makes up 60% of the total number of imports of soybeans in the world.
But these relationships that we have with countries like China, they were built over, decades. They're not something that just, we enter and exit, on a whim.
Former Brad Arnold says China not purchasing soybeans this year is really hurting Missouri farmers. And those tasked with feeding the country and helping to feed the world know it takes faith to work the fields.
We're the ultimate gambler, I guess, as farmers. It's a true test of faith to put something in the ground and hope that it grows, hope that it rains, and then hope that the government does what they can do to, support our trade agreements.
But could help from Washington be on the way?
The ability to offset any payments to the farmers through potential tariff revenue is really where the president wants us to head, and that's what we're looking at.
The Missouri Department of Agriculture says the United States hasn't had any new markets and has actually lost a couple of existing markets in the last couple of years. And soybean farmers could take a serious hit to the bottom line without a buyer.
They have more supply than we have demand at this point in time, and they're going to need some help to be able to get to the next growing season next year.
That would be the potential $13 billion farm aid package from Washington.
Farmers are kind of caught in the middle. And that's why I think I would support what Trump is attempting to do, but it's not a long-term fix.
Congressman Eric Burlison says the recent production by Argentina and China stopping its purchasing means the United States has to have farmers' backs.
The goal is to get us to a place where our soybean farmers are able to compete competitively throughout the rest of the world.
However, nothing happens until the government shutdown comes to an end and someone steps up to help the American people.
I'm fully in support of the returning to the way we used to do things, which is past the 12 appropriation bills.
Agriculture is a vital part of the Missouri economy. There's nearly 86,000 farms in the state, and it ranks in the top 10 for the United States when it comes to soybean production. The Missouri Director of Agriculture says that while no one wants to be that generation that loses the family farm, she is hopeful that farmers, Washington, and everybody can come together for a plan that will help save Missouri farmers this year. In the newsroom, Chris Bryant, KY3 News.